Incredible, incredible, incredible. So I'm 1 minute late. I'm just 1 minute late, right? Because I'm
That's
feeling
all.
the ultimate theme, and these guys want to complain. I truly don't understand. Like, why can't I win? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. But welcome everybody to SmashCast episode 1 Lifespan. It's your boy Nakat, and today. Actually, hold up. Let me not introduce the guest real quick because he's a gym. So we're gonna get over to the cast that you guys are going to be very used to because we're the fearsome four. You got your boy Nakat, got your boy Viram, Korean, and Dom. And today's special guest is going to be. I mean, he can speak for himself. I don't want to talk for him.
The name's Schwick.
All right. We ain't gonna have no schwick. We ain't gonna have no schwick on this stream, bro. We're not gonna have no schwick on this stream. Yo, I hate you so much. You're so all right. So if you guys post that emote, I will literally not answer you if you ask a question. So you
Hey
use
man,
the
I just let him know. I let him know, man. I was like, yo, go in there real quick, show him some love, should put some Naira the cat in there.
I should have never let you use that emote. I should have literally banned you from putting that up, bro. I'm about to report you to, Twitch.
That's okay.
TOS, man. I'm getting bullied.
I'm being abused on my own platform. Like
I actually am, man. But how are you guys doing, man? How's your day been, guys? And how do you guys feel about being a part of this SmashCast?
I'm chilling. I actually gotta go right now. So
what the fuck?
Oh, you gotta go?
Yeah, I gotta go, man. That traffic, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Yeah, where you going?
Across the street, fam. What the fuck?
Man, you gotta hit up the bodega after this.
That's wild.
Yeah. All right, but no. So, beside Nairo, obviously, how are you gentlemen doing, man? So, we're gonna do this, man. This is gonna be something that isn't just a one-time thing. Of course, I revived it, but we're gonna have this podcast all the way through Ultimate's life.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's finally getting off the ground because I think this is podcasts in general and just stuff like this. I think it's something that people need to grasp onto going into Ultimate because it's not used at all within the scene, and it's a really good way to get information out. But like nobody's really doing it, so someone's gonna start.
I can't look at this chat.
Yeah, just look away. It's bad.
He said my name is 49 Cent. I can't this chat. Oh my god.
But why 49?
I have no idea, dude. Like
he's a penny short. Look
yo,
at that.
Get
face.
a real hobby, guys. Get a real hobby. Get a real hobby. But no, guys. So something that I want to say about this podcast is that while we will be talking about Smash, of course, we're also going to be talking about the community in ways that I don't know people probably aren't used to. Not to say that people are going to get blasted, but it's best to not sugarcoat things. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if things do turn to a debate, that's always welcome. Of course, we're not going to try to cut each other's heads off, but we're not going to agree on everything. And that's something that I think is very good because I don't want people to just, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. Nah, man, we got to spice it up, man. We got to spice it up. And so the first topic that we're actually going to talk about is the most recent drama, the Smash 4 Evo 2018 drama. Of course, we're going to go over the results as well. But as you guys know, there's a ton of controversy that happened at Evo this year. First and foremost, the Bayonettas had a very amazing performance. And of course, our top 8 was filled with Bayonetta, but this was a little bit different. I mean, there was some thoughts of collusion taking place, as well as people are now saying that Smash 4 will not return to Evo. I mean, granted, we weren't returning to Evo anyway, guys, because Ultimate's coming out, but people are trying to say that Ultimate will not make its way back, and that to me makes no sense. So first and foremost, guys, I want to know your opinion. Do you guys feel like what Captain Zach and Lima did during grand finals of that tournament was disrespectful or hurtful to our standing in the Evo scene? Why or why not?
Was it
Alright,
disrespectful?
I'll jump in real quick. First of all, I know my man is in the chat. He's in the chat. Shout outs to him for making that top 8 as entertaining as possible. Him and TK, I think carried it for a lot of people.
Bro, oh my god, they were doing amazing.
But the main thing is that I don't really think it affects our standing in Evo because Ultimate's gonna come out. People are gonna sell. That game is gonna sell. People are gonna buy the game. And as far as Evo goes, like if they add it to Evo, that's getting 3,000 entrants first time easy. Like
Free.
there's gonna be so much hype surrounding that game that would be stupid. Be stupid for them not to include it. But
Yeah, I agree with
but
that.
with regards to how general audiences, maybe more casual players, maybe others may see the game or may see the Smash 4 community from that grand finals, it definitely wasn't a good look.
Yeah, not at all.
I
Like I
definitely agree with that. You want to say something, Dom?
Yeah, it wasn't like disgraceful or disrespectful. Like I feel like all the words people are using to describe the grands was a little over the top. But it definitely wasn't what you go on to Evo to do when grand is happening. Let alone top eight is happening. Because when you get top eight at Evo, that's supposed to be like the Super Bowl of video games, right? Like all the big games are there, everybody's watching.
Yeah.
Even people that don't keep up with Smash are going to be watching Smash at that event. So when you get on that stage, you're supposed to put on the best show possible. And that's what we've done the past 3 years. 15, 16. Yeah, the past 3 years, that's what we've done. And then this year was wildly different, not in a good way, per se. But I don't think it hurt us because we all know Smash 4 is the door is going to hit it on the way out, so we don't really care what happens. And to not include Ultimate next year would be a big loss of money. So it's definitely going to come back.
And that's where I actually believe like there's no way. So let's talk about Smash 4, right? Smash 4 and Melee always individually get so many numbers for Evo, and that's so much money that they're making, right? The Wii U is a failed console. Everybody realizes it. Everybody knows that. The Switch is the one of the best selling, if not the best selling console of all time, pretty much. So off the bat, we're already going to have a super huge influx of new players for Smash for Switch. Well, Ultimate. Got to get used to saying that, of course, for Ultimate. And so I feel like Evo is not going to shoot themselves in the foot by not including us, especially based off of that grand finals. Now, in my opinion, I definitely do believe that what Captain Zach and Lima did during grand finals was not good at all. And I think Verum said it perfectly where, you know, for outsiders looking in, it can be seen as distasteful, it can be seen as, unprofessional, and it's, wasn't in the rules. Uh, well, I will jump to their defense and say that I'm not sure if they even realized what they were doing was like harmful to the community in a way. Like I don't want to sit here and go off the gun, like off the jump and say that yeah they did it on purpose. They knew that they were gonna hurt the community, things of that sort. Because at other
Yeah,
tournaments, I've seen them kind of when they play each other. I've seen them do this before, and I don't think that they're trying to like. I think they're friends. They were friends trying to have fun. I'll defend them in that point, but I think it was very irresponsible for them to do that on such a big stage. Were you gonna say Nairo?
Oh, I was gonna say like at least knowing both of them, I'm sure if they knew what would happen or like the result, they would have done it. Like knowing both of them, knowing Liam and Zach, they wouldn't have done that for no reason. And even Lima said like he didn't do it because the crowd and shit was like booing them and all that stuff. They just did it because they actually. I have actually seen them do stuff like that before, like just watching them play friendlies. So I could see them doing it, but obviously they didn't. If they knew what was gonna come, if they did that, then they would have done that before, or like they wouldn't have done it.
Bro,
So
I
I can at least say that with confidence that, but like obviously they did do it and all that, but
bro,
it wasn't to like make the make everybody mad or like
yeah.
cause all this shit happening.
Do you remember back in the brawl days when I fought Ally Nairo and I got booed?
Oh, do you remember what tournament exactly? I don't
It
remember.
was at a Qatar. I had to fight Ally. I got the final grab. Crowd booing me, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's ice climbers, man. Nobody like watching ice climbers, just like nobody like
I
watching
was
Faye.
probably booing too.
Yeah, it's all good. Oh yeah.
Dang.
Sorry, man. Yo, at SmashCon, just pull up, bro. You know where I'll be at. Pull up. But the point I'm trying to make is that, like, I want to know from your opinions, guys. Is the booing disrespectful or is the booing a part of the sport? Because when I was on that side and I'm the one getting booed, people trying to make me drop my grab because they want to see Snake succeed. I was tight. Like, why are y'all booing me, man? I was like super OD tight. But do I really deserve to be tight? Because I mean, the ice climbers were pretty lame, and I hate Bayo. I hate Bayo to the core. She's a cool character, but that's a Marvel character in a Smash game, and I don't even want to get into that. That is a whole nother topic that has been carried throughout all Smash 4's life by now. It's like beating a dead horse. But guys, what do you think about that booing? Because it really actually did hurt me to see like the crowd get up and leave during the top 8 when they realize, oh, it's just gonna be Bayonetta. They literally just got, it was a sea of people leaving. And granted, Brawl had Brawl Meta Knight, had Ice Climbers, and then the other game, Melee has freaking Fox. It's like I've never seen people get up during a top 8 and just dip. Like it made me feel bad for like Lima, Zach, Mistake, and all those guys. Like that sucks. That must be a crappy feeling. And like every time you get your death combo, the crowd is just booing you. So you know what? That also brings me to say that I heard that Zach flipped off the crowd, and I'm not gonna condone that. I don't think that was the way to handle it. But a part of me cannot blame Zach for feeling those emotions at that time, especially if the crowd continuously kept doing it over and over. But I want to know your opinions on that, guys. Like, how do you guys feel the crowd handled the top 8 of Evo or treated those players? Because I wasn't pretty much a fan of it, to be honest.
It's both. It's booing is not meant to be oh yeah, I love this guy, let's boo. Like that's never how it's supposed to be. But on the flip side, if you want to be like if you want to treat Smash as like an esport and we want to relate esports to actual sports, booing is going to happen everywhere where people don't like something. So you can't tell people not like something. Like that's it's human nature. So they're gonna
Yeah, I mean,
react.
it's basically like that. That basically always happens in the Twitch chat. It's just happening in person. So I don't know why. It's obviously people always leave. I see people leave anytime it's like a Armada, Hungry Box, Grand Finals, and stuff like that for like the 20th time. People just don't want to see either the same thing again or they're just not interested in it. And in this case, they just weren't interested in the once the Atomic got eliminated. They didn't want to see the winners finals run back of Zach and Lima, or they just didn't want to see Bayonetta anymore. People did pay to see whatever they want to see. Like nobody's obligated to just sit through the entire finals of any game ever. But fuck, what was I gonna get to with that? I just feel like if the person doesn't like it, then they don't have to watch it. Like me, like I was hungry. I wasn't there either, but I was still like I was like watching a stream. I was watching the stream of it while it was going on. But like I was like, should I wait to eat? Or should I already know like it's gonna end up being Zach and Lima because they're playing really good. So do I need to be here or like I don't think I'm gonna be missing much. I could just watch it on my phone. So I just left and I watched it on my phone at the food court with like Void, Cosmos, and Paradin and stuff like that. But I don't know. I guess it could be seen as a bad thing, just like leaving. But in the end of the day, I feel like people like I just said, like they're not obligated to watch the entirety of it. I didn't watch the entirety of it. I went to go eat. Maybe some people are like, I already know what's coming. Don't want to watch the rest of it. I'm out of here. Worst case, I'll just check Reddit for the results if I seem to miss anything like super crazy, and that's that. I've definitely seen people walk off not for other sets, but obviously since this is Evo, it's just like in a bigger spotlight than these other tournaments. And like I said, like right now, like. Doesn't matter who wins the tournament. Everyone calls whatever character that wins bullshit. When I win, Xerxes bullshit. People hate it, all that stuff. People boo. Even Leo, when Leo went Bayo versus Fatality and stuff and reverse 3-0, people were like, "Yo, fuck you, Leo, boo, blah blah blah," and all that stuff. Like it's not only just this time. It happens all the time now. Like any Smash 4 tournament, the buzz. I mean, he's probably had it like for a long time. I believe actually it was Evo as well. When the Buzz eliminated Foe, everyone was booing.
Oh yeah,
and like
true, facts,
and the Buzz was just like, yeah, he did that the normal the Buzz pop off kind of shit. But like, it was just like on a bigger scale this time because it was like the finals rather than like I think a top 8 match.
Bruh.
One thing that I find kind of interesting about this is that if you look at like who Lima's 17-year-old kid. And I feel like that narrative, there's no focus on that narrative that this 17-year-old kid, fresh to Smash 4, he didn't have a background in Smash prior to he came up and he won Evo. There's no like narrative of that because of the stigma behind Bayonetta and her players.
But
I
wait,
just think that's kind of wild.
doesn't Lima actually have like a stigma attached to him already from like
I
his
was gonna,
behavior overall in the community and at events and stuff? Like, I
Yeah,
haven't
'cause
really
you
had
can't-
interactions with Lima to say whether or not he's this kind of guy or he isn't that kind of guy. Like, I don't know him, but from what I hear from other people, people have had interactions with him that they weren't too fond of. So it's like, you know, it, is it more of a Bayo thing, or is it actually something that like the top Bayo players do in that sense? Wait, Ness is just as oh, it's Cosmos. I'm
Yo,
ignoring. I'm ignoring that. Ignoring
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Ignoring that.
I'd say
Ignoring that.
I'd say partially both, because let's say we're trying to get some kind of story for a more general gaming outlet, right? For the winner of Evo, you look back at previous ones, and it's very much focused on the players themselves. You know, Ally won Evo, Zero won Evo, Salem won Evo, but this one, it's not so much focused on this whole idea of another brand new face winning Evo. It's just kind of focused on the stigma of Bayonetta and of of what they did in the finals themselves. Now, of course, there's that stigma behind Lima himself. You know, he's a bit of a troublemaker in the eyes of a few people. But even then, like winning an Evo, that's still a pretty big deal. But it's not really something that that accomplishment doesn't feel like it's been, I guess, stressed.
Yeah.
I feel like they'll only start to appreciate it when we're not playing the game anymore. Because, like you said, every past Evo winner has had super deep roots for Smash 4 anyway. Super
Mm.
deep roots in the Smash scene. Zero's been playing since I can't remember the year, but he's been playing for about a decade now. Same with Ally. Same, almost the same with Salem. Like these are like hardened veterans. And Lima started with Smash 4. He's been playing this game for like 2 years tops, and he's already an Evo champ. Like not a lot of people have that to their name, but because of Grands and the fact that he plays Bayonetta, it's all just thrown out the window.
yeah. I mean, and Lima, I know he recently changed his profile picture to like one of the Bales.
Oh, dude,
stalling.
people are actually
That-
flaming that on Reddit. People
yeah.
are like going
Mhm.
super hard about that on Reddit.
Yeah, that I feel like that definitely made things just worse. I don't know why he did that, but I mean, but yeah, it's kind of hard to like. I mean, obviously he's getting a lot of shit. There's also some people like that are for them and all that, but like that just made things worse. I definitely seen some people are like, you know what? I think your apology is bullshit now because of what you just did and stuff like that. So it's a whole bunch of weird shit all together, man. It's I don't know. It's very complicated.
If you're wondering why he did that, it's because a member of Brockhampton changed their profile picture to Captain Zach on the other side holding guns, so he just changes to match.
So that's why he did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
The
my God.
timing is
The
everything. If you were under the sun getting scorched, you need to realize that you need to wait to do that kind of thing. My boy should have waited at least 2 to 3 months before he changed his profile picture to that, because people are
Yep.
literally looking for anything right now to like throw him under the bus. So I think that was really irresponsible to change it to that at this point in time. Like,
Yeah.
but actually, Nairo, do you know
Mhm.
what particularly happened? Because I was having a conversation when this part happened, but what happened with the yellow card? Like, what was going to happen to them if they continued to hold their guns on the stage? I heard Bear gave him a yellow card. I heard their checks were going to get revoked. I want to know exactly what the consequences were going to be. If you know, or if anybody here knows.
As far as I'm aware, I think he stalling past 30 seconds is like the yellow card thing.
Yeah.
And they almost did it for 2 minutes. So they were probably just gonna get the red card, which is two yellow cards basically. So
Oh my
and I'm
God.
pretty sure at that point the TOs can do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Even like just take their money and all that. Not even just give it like pretty much like Niatono, yeah, he won, but he's not getting like the first place prize or anything like that. They're just straight up just removing that part of the money and trophies and all that and medals away from the tournament, some shit like that. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they were very, very close to doing that. And that suck. Obviously that will suck. Imagine if you won Evo and then they're like, yeah, you actually didn't win
Bro,
Evo. We're taking your trophy, all that shit. They break that shit because they don't need it anymore. So
Nah, they sell it.
Oh, God,
They
that-
sell it. They sell it. They
Yeah,
put it on
they
eBay.
sell that
yo.
shit. Yeah, that would just like ruin me, man. But obviously that didn't end up happening. Which, regardless of what you think about it, or like whatever you think about the scenario, that would just suck to see. Like the person, it's not like they just stalled every single round to the opponent, or like a very or they didn't like stall going up to grand finals. That was also like a one-time thing. They still whooped everybody's asses to get to grand finals, so it would suck just to see like Lima lose $8,000 just for that one scenario. But now I'm sure he got the memo. Same for Zach and same for everybody else. Like don't freaking do anything like that. Even if you're with your best friend, like in grand finals, just play. I mean, a lot of people just thought it was straight up collusion, and that's a no.
I feel like people
no matter
definitely
what,
thought
like,
it was collusion, like the homie stock too. Like we forgot to mention the homie stock. Like in a setting like that, it's like that's difficult, bro. I for one, when I saw him give the homie stock, I didn't think collusion off the bat. I was like, yo, that's mad respectable. I could see myself doing that for my friend. So I didn't like feel mad at them for doing that, but yo, grand finals are evil to give up a homie stock, man. You know what, man?
You know what? It reminded me of like of MLG when ADHD and M2K like the collusion thing.
Yeah.
And there was some punishment for that.
Yeah,
M2K,
definitely. MLG literally they
banned
jumped
him
on that instantly. Yes. Like
yeah, they banned him. That was the second to last MLG event. Some people probably don't know this in the chat because it's like 2010. But yeah, M2K and ADHD ended up getting banned because basically Rich Brown got to grand finals of that MLG. He bodied M2K. M2K sucks versus Olimar. ADHD, he just barely beat ADHD. And losers finals is ADHD versus M2K. And M2K knew that ADHD had a way better chance at beating Rich Brown.
Yep.
Otherwise, Rich Brown was just gonna win that event. And he basically like they did play the set, but like it was really hard to tell like if they were like colluding or not, but like apparently he did. So ADHD can go on to grand finals and then win, and then ADHD did exactly that, like almost 6-0'd Rich Brown and just won. And then when people found out, or I forgot how it came to the spotlight, but when it happened, the MLG TOs and everything, they just banned them. And that was the second to last MLG event. So the next one was MLG Dallas, I believe, which was like 12.5 K for first place and all this shit, and ADHD and M2K were banned from it. And odds are they would have just won the tournament. One of those two would have won the tournament because they were like the best at that time. So yeah, they had to hold that. And then I believe Genus won that. But like
Genus the god.
They got some punish for that. Like that didn't slide back then. Like people were just like it was over, man. When that shit caught fire, everyone knew about it. And they got shitted off for.
I'm pretty sure
I missed the Brawl days, man.
He just straight up admitted it on Smashboard.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
he was like, oh yeah, me and M2K split.
Yeah, my brother remembers.
He's an idiot.
Like, we split.
He's an idiot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Yo, the Brawl days are a lot different, guys. I know most of the people here are Smash 4 players, but the Brawl days, man, more extreme. Definitely more extreme. But moving on from this topic just a little bit, let's go over the results real quick for the top 8 of EVO, guys. So we have Lima at first, Captain Zach at second, Niatono at third, Mystique at fourth, MBD at fifth. Mr. E, they tied for fifth. That's incredible, man. And
Let's
then
go, Eric.
tying for seventh is Raito and Choco, both Japanese boys. So we already know the Bayos literally showed out at this tournament. They did an amazing job occupying the top 4, except for like Niatono. But dude, let's talk about Niatono for a second. This man came out of nowhere, bro. I don't follow Japan too hard, but I didn't even think Niatono really competed anymore. That's how like disconnected I was from like from the Japanese scene, bro.
All right, Terrell. Let me tell you something.
Popped off. I was
let me tell you something. That's the third best Sheik on the planet.
Didn't this man get
I want no
back?
discussions on
Kool-Aid,
it.
bro. Kool-Aid.
But Niatono, like, no, I understand. Like, he is the third best Sheik on the planet. Has been for a hot minute. Like for the lifetime of Smash 4, he's been consistently keeping up with Japanese players regardless of practice.
Hey, Mr. Stats Boy, let me ask you a question.
What's up, boy?
What place did Niatono get when he got double eliminated?
Nobody gives a damn.
Can you relax?
Yo, what was that?
What
What happened?
What place did Niatono get where he got double eliminated by Tear Bear?
Oh shit.
129th, if I remember correctly.
That was in round 1 pools, I think.
Yeah, that was
He got double
Evo
eliminated in round
2015.
one.
He got
Oh, that was 257.
Jesus. Yeah, he got a triple digit placing. I can't remember
The young
257 is
Smash 4
probably
classic.
My boy, you
correct.
go
Yeah.
but that is the Smash 4 Classic, bro. You could win a big tournament one time and get blown back.
I mean, even looking more recently than that, right? Umabura 33, that happened late June. He got 65th. Next tournament he goes to Evo, he gets third.
There.
Like he's
Damn.
top 8 Evo in 2 countries this year. Like this man has maximum juice.
I'm impressed, man. I'm just impressed that like he went from that Evo, you know, because it's another Evo where he got like triple digits to now occupying the third place at the last Smash 4 Evo. He was definitely the fan favorite. I mean, granted, like once it's just Baos and you, like obviously everybody's gonna want you to win. And my man was playing like the past top tiers, like Diddy, Sheik, like the two
Neotono.
past
Mhm.
characters that were, you know,
Traditional
the
top
best.
tier.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I like to call 'em.
So like congrats to Neotono for doing that well. But the real story right here, the fifth place MVD and Mr. E, which is very funny, you know, because the community has actually been like destroying MVD for his.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk
All
about
right,
that.
all
Next topic.
yeah, now they want to talk about this
Nah,
man.
man.
Now they want to talk about this man.
Nah,
Let's go,
bro.
Mr. E, let's go, Mr.
You
E.
don't nah, bro. He had to show out. He had to.
Nah,
he,
nah,
he
nah.
saw
Bro,
he saw
everybody
all the
on
shit
Twitter
people
was
saying on
cooking
Twitter.
him, bro. He was getting cooked for
He
a
was
good
tired of
3
getting
days,
cooked on
bro.
Twitter, bro. So he
MVD,
said, "You know what? I'm about to top 8 this Evo one time and only one time."
you get that's OD.
I had to do it.
Dang.
I had to do it.
Dang.
That's OD.
Like he
Wow,
really
bro.
like he really like the Thursday of Evo, like he really just went on his Twitter feed and read everything that people were saying. He said, "All right, bet."
Oh my gosh, dude. All right. So you can say what you want about MBD. You can say what you want about the PGR, which we're going to be talking about. I can't wait during this podcast. But he showed up. He got fifth. He did very well. You know, kind of some sets. You know, he I don't want to.
He clutched them out. He
Yeah.
clutched
Up
them out.
throw, up air. Let's
Did he
go.
privilege? Did he privilege? You know, help my man. But hey, he took advantage of the situation at hand. So it's all good, man. But let's talk a little bit about Mr. E, right? Mr. E.
Hey, yeah, let's go. Hey, let's
Yeah,
go.
let's talk about Mr. E
Yeah.
real quick. Mr. E.
Tri-State. Let's go
It seemed
Tri-State.
like Mr. E was having like a rough time. Definitely last season he was having a very rough patch. I didn't follow him too much this season, to be real. But I'd say Mr. E out of everybody in this top 8 is the one player that people definitely would have not put on their top 8 list, in my opinion.
Yeah. The thing
Yeah.
about Mr. E, actually, I believe last season he actually got no PGR wins. Like he got some like good results, but he never took a set off anybody in the PGR. So
Yeah, he
like,
had a
it's
really
pretty
roughy
crazy.
time.
It's
Like,
pretty he's good. That's not saying he's bad or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised when I heard about that. I was like, what? No way, and all that. But he goes from that to like, nah, I wanna do good. And also, he was one of the few players that had their flights all messed up and shit the day before.
oh yeah, he was
And-
about to
and
just
he-
make it, bro.
And he was about to get DQ'd too. So he barely made. I think something happened actually in his pool, like 30 minutes in, and that made it possible that he was still able to play because he made it just in time. And then he got fucking top 8, man. That's probably a really good feeling for him.
Of course, that's insane.
Mm.
I'm very happy for
Yeah.
him too, especially him being like a Martina main. Like you don't really see people making it to top 8 with that character that aren't MK Leo, really.
Yeah.
So
Pretty
like,
much.
very proud of him for making that.
Also, he did a repeat of the last time. He beat 0 and 0-1, or like the year after. And now this time Salem won, and he beat Salem the year after. Like so that's it, man.
If you
Lima,
win an Evo,
Lima better watch out, dog. Next year, it don't matter if it's a new game, man. Better watch out.
if you
You
win an
gotta study
Evo,
him.
he's gonna take you out the next year. That's it.
The
But then-
Evo champ Slayer.
Rhino
Yeah.
has been on like a hot streak, man. Like it seems like the past couple majors, Rhino has found himself in the top 8 or at worst in like the top 16 with Duck Hunt. So remember when this game came out, we thought Duck Hunt was absolutely busted. Like we thought, some people thought he was busted.
The
you know what I'm
Bowser
saying?
counter,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, the
They-
Bowser
People-
counter, bro, because Bowser's the best in the game, right? So people were shook. But now, through time, we found out, okay, Duck Hunt's not that good. We think he's mid-tier. Some people thought he was low-tier. Yo, I thought he was trash. But as time progressed, Raito literally came from Japan. He said, let me wake you up real quick, and showed us that Duck Hunt, in my opinion, I think Duck Hunt is potentially like a high-tier character at the moment. What do you guys think?
I think Duck Hunt is definitely a character that was overlooked, but just how the game is like progressing, it seems like whatever characters have tools that can like either push or nullify disadvantage and advantage state are going to prevail. Duck Hunt, the can comes out frame one. He can toss it out before he starts recovering. He can set it up on the ledge while he's starting to ledge trap. He also has setups from the can. If he ticks it towards him, towards center stage, he can link it into an up air, catch like the normal get ups or the ledge jumps. So he's definitely a character, and Raito has definitely shown us that because even if the can's like set up and he's on the ledge, but the can's on stage, he can like ledge drop double jump air dodge to the can, get a trade going. So I just feel like Raito has slowly starting to prove that even though Duck Hunt has very limited ways to kill, that how consistent he is in terms of like that can being able to push the advantage or nullify his disadvantage state is just so good.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I would put Duck Hunt, to be honest. I think it's one of those things where he's a character specialist. Like he's the character specialist for Duck Hunt right now. So I don't know. Like Duck Hunt, even though we've been seeing more of Raito, doesn't mean that everybody still knows the matchup and stuff. It's just one of those very unpopular characters that you don't really see outside of Japan. Like there was like I'm hip, but I don't know if he goes too much. But he also like used Olimar as well. So sometimes you just didn't see the Duck Hunt. And then there's a few Duck Hunts in the Midwest as well. But you don't like on a national scale, like you don't really see those players go to a major over here. Like the only time you see Duck Hunt here is if Raito or another Japanese Duck Hunt comes through. So there might be still, even this far into the game, there's still matchup inexperience for everybody for some matchups, obviously. The Duck Hunt could be one, but I mean, the results that Duck Hunt's been getting is definitely not of a like low or mid tier. I don't know where he would be in terms of matchups. I would have no clue about anything about matchups except for a few.
Larry thinks he barely loses any top tier matchups. That's what Larry told me at Evo.
I mean,
I don't know about that one.
I've seen Cloud and Bayonetta jam him to hell.
Oh, well, I mean, aside from those characters, yeah.
No. Like Duck Hunt actually does pretty well against characters that were in the game when the game came out, but all the other ones, kind of shaky.
Yeah.
And then, last but not least, we have Choco, the greatest Zero Suit to ever walk the earth.
All right, so
I gotta go, bro. I gotta play that Young for Glory, fam. Glory is waiting for me.
I'm about to.
That's all I can do now. In shame, holding back the tears.
People are throwing out second best ZSS on the planet now after Evo. Thoughts?
All right, I actually want to hear this from the Zero Suit specialist himself, since we have him for this call. Who do you think? All right, you mean Bayo? Anyway.
That was quick.
Who do you think is the stronger of the Zero Suits between Choco and Mars? And what do you have to say about Choco's performance here at Evo 2018?
All right, well, so clearly as the resident Zero Suit specialist here, I think that my boy Remzi is still the best Zero Suit in the world.
Don't forget Smash Call, you know where it's at?
Can I make
that's it.
Can I make another voice channel and throw Viram in there? Hold on. Alright.
Nah, but actually, well, his run, I think a lot of people are praising Choco's run a little too much because they sleep on him. He's actually I think he's always been around their level. Like he just earlier this year he had a game 3 set with Void. I mean, Void won that one, but like it was very possible for Void to lose that set as well. And I talked about this on stream yesterday. Larry, he loses to like every Zero Suit on the planet, like at least once. it wasn't too surprising. It wasn't surprising. But him beating him beating the Buzz was pretty like very good, because obviously the Buzz plays me often, but at the same time, me and Choco were like polar opposites. Like you will see me get more of the bullshit kills outside of Nair flip kick. That's all Choco right there. Outside of that, you will never see Choco go for any like real weird bullshit or anything like that. So the Buzz, he did know about like Nair flip kick and all this stuff, and he still got hit by it. That's like the Choco special. Same for Isep. Isep definitely knows that's the Choco special, but he still at the end of the set he got hit by Nair, air dodge, Nair to the flip kick. I was like, Isep, you really got hit by that? You would not let that shit slide on me. Like, come on, you would have jumped. But like, hey, that ain't Choco's fault. He was right in that momentum all the way to top 8. So it was very good. I'm happy because the first time he came here, or the first and only time before Evo, was Apex, and that was when it was infested by Diddy Kongs everywhere, and I think he got like 65th or some shit like that.
That
He got like
matchup
Yeah, right,
sucks.
33rd.
that
That
pre-patch
matchup
hoo-ha.
looks like it
I'm
sucks.
pretty sure he got 33rd if my memory serves me correctly. He got put into a
Okay.
really bad round 2 pool.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
So
Apex
if
2015.
Yeah.
yeah,
He
He
actually got
was in
seven.
the super death.
17.
Yeah.
Oh, so he got
Oh, that's pretty
17.
good.
All right, so he did good. Like he's always been good.
Yeah. So it sucks that he wasn't able to come like at all after that because of work. Like anytime I were to see him at a tournament or anything like that, he just always says like he would be down to go, but like you know how it is with work over there. It's really hard for them to take off and stuff.
Yeah, they have to
So
do like it's mad extreme over there in Japanese
Yes.
culture.
yeah, so it was good to finally see him do well, and obviously like even if I did bad, I wanted to see him do well because that's probably the last time we're gonna see him for until Ultimate maybe as well. We don't even know about Ultimate, so it was cool to see him do good. Sucks that he had to get eliminated by another Japanese player. It would be cool to see him versus like one of the Bales and stuff. Since either I lose to them or I want to see how he would do against the Bales over here.
Niatono's Diddy was moving, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, no,
He was
yeah,
moving,
Niatono
bro.
got that. He got that.
His Diddy is
But
slept on.
between him and Mars, I mean Mars also hasn't been doing too hot lately, but like their peaks I think are about the same.
Okay.
Nah, I guess I'll leave it at that. It's impossible. It's impossible to like compare because Choco did beat the Buzz, did beat Void, Esam and Larry, but Mars has also done that. Obviously, he has more times than Choco to do that. But like even when it was like the opposite, like Mars versus Japanese top players. Until like recently, he lost to Como. He has always beat Como and other Japanese players. That's how he ended up getting top 8 at his first major too. Mars. He beat Como, he beat Earth, he beat all these players to get top 8 at Genesis 3, I believe it was. But obviously Mars hasn't been able to travel as much because he doesn't have a team anymore, so it's a little hard for him. But he's still like, I mean, it wasn't even a year ago where we saw him beat Zero and get second place to the Buzz at Big House. So people tend to forget some results sometimes and probably sleep on Mars, but they're both really good. Like Mars, Choco, pretty much any of the top Xerxes on a good day makes people complain 20 times as much.
I
So
mean, the character is
with good reason sometimes.
Horse. But it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, but it's like even like Choco or not Choco, even Mars said like, damn, really good shit to Choco. I should been watching him from a while back because he hasn't been watching much of anything from Japan videos. So he's like, oh, I actually learned some new things about Choco, or like from watching Choco, and that's something a lot of people don't really want to admit. Whenever there's like they're one of the best of another character, they never want to admit, oh, I can learn something from another character of that same character, and like there's no point in just like doing that. That's just gonna make the process of getting better like way longer than it should be. So like even me, like I learned some stuff when watching him versus the Buzz in terms of how he used like Nair and stuff, and it mixed up the Buzz. So it's cool, I could take something from that, even though like people say I'm still like the best Zero-Suit and all that. I can still learn some things. It's not like I do everything perfectly.
I think
Same
that's
for the
up
other
that's up for
Zero-Suits.
debate.
That's all.
Okay, all right, I'll stop.
That's all.
But let's move on to the next topic, guys. But before that, is there any questions that anybody in the chat has before we close this topic of Smash 4 Evo 2018? We will be back, guys, with Ultimate, but we will be back. So stop being scared. Nintendo,
spam Nakat.
If if we can't do it, Nintendo will do it for us. Do you guys think that Grand Finals drama will affect the way other members of the FGC view Smash players from Fluffy? Yes, of course.
I'm real
my
confused.
gosh, man.
Well, it's there. It's there.
Oh man. Oh my god.
Safe.
Is that a Dorito?
Anyway,
A single man should not have this much power.
Fluffy. So, I do think that people, that are not from the Smash community, that are from the, other parts of the FGC, will definitely view Smashers in a different light. But who's to say that things of these sorts, maybe it didn't happen at EVO, but haven't happened in the FGC, right? I feel like it's really silly to allow that to, like, make that your opinion of the entire Smash community because of the actions of two people. You know what I'm saying? So I think anybody in their right mind wouldn't do that. However, can't speak for everybody. So yes, there will be people from the FGC that view Smashers as immature in a negative light. due to
Oh,
that
yeah.
Evo top 8, but it's to be expected, you know.
I mean, FGC didn't really view like FGC didn't even really have the greatest view on Smash, regardless, anyway. And even just
Yeah.
like Smash is just such a younger audience compared to like FGC. FGC is usually like older people, but Smash you have a lot of like teenagers and even like children get into the game or watch the game and stuff like that. I mean, the champion of our last Evo was 17 years old, so it's a much younger audience. So I just feel like I mean, it kind of doesn't matter because the FGC didn't really view us in such a great light to begin with,
Mhm.
anyway.
Yeah, and also at the same time, even though a majority of them will probably just hate on the Smash community regardless of what happens, some people already, they're saying like, "Oh, Ultimate is close or similar to Smash 4 and all that stuff." So some of them be like, "Oh, so it'll be just like that Evo Grand Finals, and that thing will always stick around now for like moving on to next year." They'll be like, "Oh, why should I watch? I already know what's gonna happen. The same stalling bullshit." Even though obviously that's not gonna happen, but like they're gonna just hold that or like remember that for like ever, just because it's
That will definitely suck.
similar to Smash 4, and I definitely can see that coming. But it is what it is. I think regardless of whatever happened, they will still hate on something about it. So it's whatever.
I hate Charles so much.
I feel like personally, I feel like the people don't. I feel like Smash's audience, as it stands, is really broad, even without a huge FGC like that overall kind of specific FGC representation. That like I don't think that the Smash community necessarily needs to force themselves to appeal to that crowd of, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Yeah,
Gemini,
there of course, yeah, the FGC that doesn't mean like every single person. There was definitely a lot of people trying out Smash Ultimate and all that at the booth, so it's not everybody. Whenever somebody mentions a group of people or like a community, obviously it's not 100% of the community. It's always there's just a few that stick out, the small or like the vocal minority, I guess. Or maybe
Yeah.
not minority, but you know what I mean. Not everybody.
so let's actually move on to the next topic. I want to talk about Super Smash Con coming up. So you guys know that I think it was last month that they announced the rule for doubles where Cloud is legal. These past couple majors, Cloud has been banned at pretty much every single one in the doubles format. And so I want to know who's the fool that's running Super Smash Con that decided to legalize Cloud when there's
Analyst.
over.
I'm right here. I'm right here. What's up?
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Stand down from your position and go work a hot dog stand, my boy.
Yeah, Nairo is Tanos.
I know how to make the right decisions. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I've been viewing past doubles results, and I have seen.
Really?
that
You've been viewing past doubles results, so let's see.
Yeah, and I've been seeing
Uh-huh.
Luigi. I've been
Oh.
seeing Ness. I've been
You
seeing
need
Sonic.
to relax.
I need to be seeing Sonic.
Relax.
I've been seeing Greninja
Relax.
take over. So I
Relax.
think we should ban those 4.
Relax. Relax. You're ODing. So we're gonna get down to this. It is quite obvious that throughout the history of Cloud being a thing in Smash 4, which thank you very much, Sakurai, I appreciate that, but fix them. Anyway, this man has literally over-centralized the doubles meta, almost completely killing off the format single-handedly by himself. It is obvious, and almost all top players, spectators, everybody hates it. Almost everybody hates it. So, like,
I don't.
of course you don't. I'm tired of you.
You're the one that
You
oh
play zero
my
suit.
god!
You went from zero suit. When that don't work out, you know what? Cloud's just an overall better option.
Hey,
Let me pick him up.
no, I use Lucina too. Though. Hold on.
Oh, you don't want to do this.
Hold up.
You don't want to do this. You don't want to do this. So I'm gonna stop you before you do it. So, Nairo, actually, when you're not using Lucina or Zero Suit because you know you go Cloud most of the time, why do you pick Cloud in doubles? I want to
And
know.
I want everyone to look directly at his picture when he says this. All right,
Yes,
go.
Let me hear it. Give me an honest answer. Why do you
Alright.
go Cloud in doubles?
I like Final Fantasy.
That's why.
He
Get
does.
this man out of here.
Okay,
I've watched his streams.
let me answer
He plays
for him.
video.
Thank you.
Let me answer for him. You go Cloud in doubles because he's the best option. My man can literally kill you sub 30. It's ridiculous. You Jim. That's why you
I mean,
use Cloud.
I've seen PK, PK Thunder 2 kill people at 5%.
All right. I've seen it kill at zero. If you are such a big Final Fantasy
definitely
fan,
know that it is not the same thing, and it is
Hold on.
not. It is not as
Hold on.
practical as hitting down B.
Ness is broken.
All right.
First of all, hold
that
on.
sucks.
First of all, Naro, what year did Final Fantasy VII come out? I need you to tell me right now.
He's gonna
Close
Google
that
it.
tab right now.
He's gonna Google it. He's gonna Google
No,
it.
close
He's
that
a
tab
fraud.
right
He's a
now.
fraud. He's a
I'm
fraud.
watching you.
He's a fraud.
96.
Shut
I'm
up.
googling that right now. Hold on. I don't actually don't know.
Oh my
How are you
god.
gonna ask him the question when you don't even know the
It's
answer?
97. No, it's 97.
Damn, not a real fan. That's crazy. He was only off by
So
32
deep.
days, but fake.
No. On the real though. Cloud has literally like pretty much declined Smash 4 doubles by himself in terms of entrance, in terms of viewership. It's obvious that he is a toxin to the format. And so I think it's very irresponsible for SmashCon to go ahead and say, you know what? We're gonna legalize this anyway. And like let's think of it this way. Take it out of the fact that like Cloud is obviously broken in doubles, right? The community has expressed the general community has expressed so much distaste for him being allowed in the doubles format, and with the last couple months that we have of this game, you know,
Yeah,
TLs
good.
have stepped it up and said, you know what, we're gonna get rid of him. And when they do that, literally viewership goes up. People want to play doubles. Doubles gets more creative. Doubles feels, I mean, it's kind of janky at times, but Cloud just makes it like almost like it just come on. So like,
Get good.
all right, you can't, but like, all right, I want to say it sounds like the exact same argument you can make for Bayo. You can't really Bayo, like, no, you can't really say that about Bayo in singles. I mean, it's getting there. It can definitely get there. That makes no sense. But like, Cloud literally has won almost every doubles major ever since he's been back in the game. And this
But you gotta get good.
gotta get good, right?
Oh, wow.
I mean-
I've got, bro, you can't say that to me because I still enter and I still gimp these freaking scrub clouds that are trying to just limit finishing touch off of a throw to get their dub. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I play Ness, and I'm still out here throwing people off the stage. I'm still out here trying to
dang.
dodge
I'm gonna
up.
have
Still
and
out here.
Well,
backdoor.
well,
I'm
That,
still
that
out
opinion
here.
kind of got cranked down because you play Ness.
I'm
That-
still out
legitimately-
here. 24/7.
Still down smash on
no
recoveries.
rest, bro.
Look, man.
No
That's
rest.
why,
You
as
see that?
as SmashCon doubles TO,
Shut up.
I wholeheartedly agree that Ness
Look at
should
this
be
chart. Look at this
X'd
chart.
out.
No. Look at this chart. January through June 2016. Ness is at 25. Shut up. Cloud is at 108. Now we're going to keep it going. July through December 2016. My man bumps up. We're going to keep it going. Look, you don't even see Ness on this one.
Ooh, we got
Wait,
charts.
hold on, wait. But do you
2017.
see other though? Other is
245.
higher than Cloud, bro.
Shut up.
That's other 50 other characters combined.
Yeah, you
And?
can't defend this. You literally can't defend this. You cannot defend it. I'm sorry, you can't defend it. I really feel like if Tant was the one that made this call, Tant figure something out because you made a big mistake, bro. I don't know what you're doing. Like,
I mean, like,
makes
Kane
no
historically
sense.
has always made questionable decisions regarding tournaments and all that, but now it's not the time. Like,
Oh, bang bang.
the fact that Cloud is legal here is like, if you look at the location of the event, doesn't really surprise me personally, but I don't think he should be allowed.
Look, my question is, I don't even look. Are Como and Leo even gonna be at that event?
Como's not.
Leo will.
So we don't even get to enjoy the full-on oppressions. What's even the point of allowing Cloud to be legal?
Very
no
true.
idea. No idea.
Crazy.
I just know that the majority of the community doesn't want it.
Forehead.
And like, even when I quote tweeted that and I said what I said, and I was very mad. Like, obviously I was mad. The people that commented under my tweet, like, majority, I can even say 95%, like, people want him gone. So why not do what the people want in this regard, where it makes more sense, where we have all this data that literally shows, it's overwhelming too, that Cloud literally is a toxin to the format. People are trying to say, you can say the same thing about Bayonetta. Well, no, it's not the same thing. It literally isn't the same thing. Bayonetta has not won every major that she's been to. Like, I don't know what to tell ya, yo. Like, I feel like people grasp for straws with that. Just because you hate Bayo so much that you really want her going that bad, like, you actually cannot compare her achievements to Cloud's achievements in doubles. Like, it makes no sense.
To be fair, most of the people replying to your tweet probably made Ness, so I wouldn't take their opinions like too seriously.
Oh, that's a very good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I also do have some data to back up why Cloud is legal. So
Right.
I did some research, and
Ooh.
at all the past double tournaments that Cloud was banned at, he actually was not even used. So since that number is now at 0%, I think they just wanted to bump it up, give Cloud a chance.
I feel that.
I'm
You have
done.
to even out the data and all that good shit.
Yeah, like 0% at all the past double tourneys, like the
Like-
recent ones anyway.
I hate Charles. I hate Charles.
I love how he
so
said that
much.
with the utmost like seriousness.
Oh my god, dude! I can't.
Poogers.
Someone.
Did you know?
Someone,
Did you know that between 2016 to 2017, between the major doubles tournaments, Cloud only lost one.
Yeah.
Damn,
And
that's
that
crazy.
was
That was
Super
the
SmashCon 2016. Ironic,
yeah, boy,
right?
where Zero Nairo came second.
Wait.
Were you using Cloud in that current time, Nairo, or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why wouldn't he?
Damn.
Be?
No, because I know he didn't auto. I know because I remember Zero and Nairo didn't.
You wanna
They
do
didn't
this?
auto go to Cloud.
You want to do this?
Why don't you play Cloud, Nakat? Why don't you play
This is
Cloud?
Cloud sucks. It lost to my Zelda. I mean,
Dang.
I don't need.
So that's
Cloud,
why you
bro.
want Cloud banned.
I don't
Dang, 'cause
need
you can't
Cloud.
Play him?
I don't need Cloud. All right, y'all always trying to gun at Ness, but
Nah,
Ness is
I
actually,
want everyone to-
Ness is not easy to use in doubles, man. Y'all
Man.
bugging, bro. Y'all
Just-
bugging.
Wait, hold on.
over there.
Cloud ain't
Add
win Hyrule Saga.
sometimes.
Cloud
You hit
didn't
that
win
aerial
Hyrule
up
Saga.
smash other times.
Wait. What was the? Somebody got the results for Hyrule Saga top 8 doubles.
Leo and Javi didn't even get top 8.
Bro,
Didn't even
that's
get
one
top 8.
tournament. All right, that's one event out of the hundreds of doubles events that we've had. Congrats.
Did Smash and Splash ban Cloud?
Yes, because they're smart.
All right, let's look at the doubles result for that. All right, you ready? All right.
Oh wait, no.
give me a second.
Wait, well, Smash and Splash. I forgot.
I can probably tell by the
Cloud
result.
though. They banned Cloud, but I forgot
All
who
right,
won. I think
so
Ally
Yeah, man.
Ally teamed with
mistake, and they got first. Cosmos and Void got second.
Como Leo got third.
Okay, so
Oh
what's that?
God.
That's one tournament.
Cosmos
Yeah,
and
man.
Void should have won that tournament.
The cloud
was so
names, they need to
butthurt.
eat, man. They need to eat.
Yeah, that's fine, bro. They can eat
Because
with another
Cloud and
character,
singles
bro.
suck, so they can't make any money there. Gotta make it in dubs.
You bugging, bro.
It's
All right, you bugging out.
See,
What do you mean?
I'm looking at this MK Leo doubles tournament placing, seeing all these glorious first place placing.
Nah, but on the real though, does anybody in this call actually believe that Cloud shouldn't be banned in teams?
I feel like the reason why Cloud is banned, it just feels like to me that the game was gonna die. So it just felt like, oh, F it, let's just ban Cloud. To me, that's what it generally felt like. I know there is a bunch of data to back it up, but like, I just feel like, especially for banning a character, like this is something that the Smash community has to get better at too. Like, where do we draw the line? Like, what if Bayo keeps winning everything? Like, are we gonna ban her? Obviously, like the game's gonna end soon, but what if the path went down that for singles? So I mean, to me, it just feels like still like this gray area. I mean, obviously the data does show, so it does justify it. So I'm not gonna like say it's dumb, but to me, it feels like we as a Smash community still have to find that gray area or find that fine line of like when is it appropriate to ban a character.
Freedom
I feel like if we were going to do it, it should have been a whole calendar year plus ago and not now, because Cloud has been the topic of overpopulation and over centralization for a while in dubs. So if we were going to say, yeah, Cloud needs to go, it should have been after the 75th tournament in a row, not now.
Anything from you, Varum? Because you're over there in you're in Europe, so I don't know how it is over there for you guys at your tournaments at all.
Oh, dubs in general doesn't really get much attention. I mean, we still play it, but there aren't too many like dedicated dubs. So, I mean, our most recent kind of major doubles event had Cloud legal, but I don't think Cloud won. Who won? I think I Studying Gluttony won with. Let me check.
So Wario Greninja is better than Cloud. I just want to put that out there, all right?
Incredible. Isn't it crazy how teamwork is better than Cloud?
But Wario's just discount Cloud.
Yo, stop.
Wario's just dead ass like discount Cloud.
I'm saying, man, he got a chargeable down B. Like it's crazy. Yeah, come on, man, bad Wario, dog.
But yeah, I just feel like generally, like maybe different steps could have been taken. Like to me, it just feels like you have to start data mining. So like maybe like a year ago, they could have experimented with some tourneys that ban Cloud, see how the community likes it, go from there. But it's also hard because no matter what big move a TO makes, they're going to get backlash. So they have to be willing to take the backlash to get the data.
Yeah.
Not real.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I'm waiting for your response.
In terms of like, I mean, everyone pretty much said like what I was thinking as well. There has been some tournaments in my region that have banned Cloud and also banned Bale in doubles sometimes too, just to see what would happen in terms of entrance, and it has definitely increased by like double or like at one time was like even triple. I don't know
What?
the exact
That's
tournament.
crazy.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
but like in other regions, there's been the same thing, but it actually went lower. So it's like it's very hard. It's a very weird thing. There's just people. There's just a group of people. Like half don't want Cloud, and half do want Cloud. And depending on where they live, it's gonna change. It's gonna vary in terms of like how many people end up entering doubles with X character ban or whatever. It's either doubles and even singles, and they ban bail and stuff like that. It's a little. It's a weird topic. I would say if you maybe since Ultimate's coming out, if people want to test it out more and see, because obviously there's a good chance that in the beginning of the game there's going to be another Diddy, like a scenario where there's one character that's just clearly above the rest when Ultimate comes out. So if it's like that big of a problem in the start of Ultimate, maybe we can like see how things would go if we were to eliminate that character for a little time. Obviously, there's gonna be updates and stuff, but like, let's say if updates take a long time, we don't know when updates happen. They just kind of happen, unless we know like a DLC character is coming or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I guess like right now for the rest of Smash 4, people TOs want to decide to like ban certain things and certain events just to see what people, the majority of people would do with that. Then they can use that information and maybe go into Ultimate. Obviously, Ultimate is gonna have a whole new like large crowd, so it's a little weird. But at least the general Smash 4 community or like the core Smash 4 community will be in Ultimate, so they will have already experienced a scenario like this if they test out stuff for the remaining few months.
Yep.
So I think it's a good idea to try it. Like I didn't know Cloud wasn't banned for SmashCon till like a week and a half ago. I just assumed he was because some tournaments were just banning him.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I still would have entered. So at least for me, I still would have entered.
I'm still gonna enter no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to those TOs with enough sense to get rid of them. But yeah.
I just feel like TOs in general should be asking for more feedback because that's what all of this really stems down to. Like, if the TOs ask for more feedback and get more feedback from the community, then they can just make better decisions, right? And this whole topic is just pretty much a TO's decision on the tournament rule set. So, yeah, I mean, I feel like the current TOs now, they don't ask for enough feedback or they don't do it as often. I do think that's why Champ is so amazing. He's my favorite TO. He's always asking the community what they want. So.
I feel like a lot of TOs try to push their own agenda, but that's just me. Not all. A lot of TOs try to push their own agenda, but hey, maybe that's another topic for another day. But yeah, okay. I like that, guys. I like that. But for you guys in the chat, what do you think? Actually, I want to do this. So for people in the chat right now, if you enjoy doubles without Cloud, hit 1. And if you like doubles with Cloud, hit 2. I just want to see like how the chat reacts to that. I'm very interested to know, to be honest. Charles, you probably hit 2 because you freaking.
You already know.
I know.
Dude, Cloud is my double mains, bro. I put so much time into that character.
Oh my gosh.
All I'm saying, if you hate seeing people die at 30 or 40% off grab, that's gonna happen regardless of Cloud. I'm just saying. Like, there's so many other cheesy things.
For dubs in general.
Yeah, and it's like intangible throws. Like,
give me another
very little counter.
Give me another character. It's not just it's not just finishing touch, by the way. Like, you can't just boil it down to him getting his final smash. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. So did you just ask me to give you a list of characters that can kill sub 50 in the doubles format?
Give me a second, please. It's not all about his specials. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think of his entire kit. His entire kit.
Ooh, but is that what you just asked me? Did you just ask me to compile a list of characters?
I actually don't want you to because
Oh, because you know I'll do it.
I know you'll.
Hey,
do it.
shout outs to Klaus, Neutral Air, the Wheel of Fortune. That's
Oh yeah,
that's
he's
double.
still like he's hands down the best. Yeah. I just feel like people got tired of watching him because he was just so often up there. I guess that just generally seems like the reason why people want him out, or people get very frustrated when actually playing against him. Those are like the two main reasons.
Oh my god, the Pikachu Sheik plus Game and Watch thing at the beginning of the game. I remember me and Naira lost to that cheese. Dude,
That was that clean. Hello?
bro, doubles. Was,
Who remembers
Stop.
Sheik Game and Watch at CEO
if that
20?
didn't get nerfed, doubles was dying on impact, bro. Like it was gone.
Ain't it crazy how doubles has always been in danger of dying? Like that's so wild.
All right.
Always.
Anyway, moving on to the next topic, guys. We're going to be talking a little bit about the PGR drama, and did the PGR end too early? But first, let's talk about
Dang, this
the
you're so
good
excited.
old Panda Globe. Of course, I love talking about the.
You're
Panda
so
Globe
excited
rankings.
about the
Yes,
topic.
I do.
You're like overly excited to talk about this. You have
just,
problems.
Too
I
excited.
can't smile. Like I can't just.
No.
I gotta, dude.
You too happy about this.
Life's good, man. I just want to smile and talk about the PGR.
You would have stalled for 2 minutes too.
I need to go into hiding.
Anyway, so
I'll protect you, bro.
we have PG Dom here. He's a part of the PG stat. So perfect. You know what? Perfect. See, I select my goons carefully. We
Hiya.
each have our own thing that we bring to the table. So, Dom, the first thing about the PGR drama is that a lot of people wanted the algorithm to be public. And a lot of people are pretty much saying that, like, it's like they don't know how the algorithm works, and it's never public, and so they're confused. It's always changing. What do you like? If you can give insight on this, how does it work? How does it work?
All right, so never once have I been told I can't say these things. So I'm gonna say a couple things and hope I don't get blasted. All right. So the algorithm changes every season because we are chasing perfection. Every time the list comes out, we find something that is not sitting right with us. So it's like, hey, maybe we should adjust this a little bit. Maybe if we do this, then the data will fix itself in this way. And I want everyone to know that version 1 and version 2 were made by hand. Like we hand picked all the data and then we had to sort it out ourselves. And if you don't like those two lists, that's why, because it's hell to make that manually. So we started doing it automatically.
You said PGR V2 as well?
Yeah, we did basically everything by hand. I think V2 we started to use a little bit of like algorithm stuff for it, but I can't remember. It was too long. But when we got to the point where it was like, all right, this is too much work. We need to actually fix this. We started using the algorithms because, as you know, numbers cannot be wrong. They literally cannot lie to you. Like, if you do math, an answer is an answer, and that's it. Right? We can all agree on that?
Yeah.
So if the numbers say this and you punch in the data a certain way, that's always how it's going to be. So if you don't like something, then that's not really like us like putting people places. That's what the machine tells us.
But you guys you guys put that base algorithm down. So I think it's just the controversy just comes down to like if the algorithm is not public, then there's going to be backlash. Even if the algorithm is public, you'll have backlash on your algorithm. But it's just, I know there's reasons why you don't want the algorithm public. Like obviously you don't want someone being like, oh, here's the algorithm. Like let me make my own ranking systems, like whatever, right? But I mean, I just feel like since the algorithm's not public, how someone explains something like, oh, X player is displacing because of he didn't get upset at as much. Like it's such a vague answer, and so many. You know what I mean? Like if they don't see the numbers in front of them, if they don't see that whole equation, then you're gonna like the PGR will get backlash. That's just like bottom line.
I think it's always going to be that way. Yeah, like no matter what we do, there's going to be some sort of backlash because there's no such thing as perfect. Even though we're chasing perfection, we're not going to get there. We can only get as close as possible.
One thing I would like to see is if, like, say for an upcoming season, if you guys when does the algorithm change? Like, is the algorithm set in stone like as the season starts, or does the algorithm change as the season's going on?
SARS in chat.
Because that's a big one. That's a really big one.
Let's see. I'm pretty sure that it is like we pick it and then that's what we roll with.
Right. So I just feel
Because
like generally,
changing something midway through would like throw everything out of whack.
right. And at that point, if you're changing something midway through as well, like you can like then there's conflict of interest, right? So it's like I feel like the algorithm has to be set right in the beginning, and I feel like the PGR should let everyone know like, oh hey, like if you get upsetted this season, you're gonna get fucked. Or hey, if you like beat the best player or the rank one player, you'll shoot up 20 ranks, or like a general. I just feel like everyone goes in blind, even the players, and they kind of just don't know what's going to be weighed like heavily against them or weighed in their favor. And I mean, no matter what, that's not going to affect their performance because at the end of the day, you're just trying to get a W, right? You either get a W or an L. But I think that would get you guys less backlash if you guys kind of were a little bit more transparent at the beginning of the season, like what things have value over other things. Because at
I
the
feel
end of the
that.
day, like if placings are more important than like wins or you know what I mean, like the algorithm is already set, so you can kind of like you don't necessarily have to give us the whole algorithm, but like just like oh like in order what's important or will net you the most points or something of the sorts. I don't know exactly how it is, but I just feel like you guys would get less backlash if that was the case.
Yeah, I think
that,
with how
that
the
makes
PGR
sense.
is laid out, it's kind of done in a way such that it's not immediately apparent to people seeing the data that's in front of them. It's not immediately apparent what is favored. And of course, this kind of brings us into the main example being MVD, who ranked 31st despite only having one PGR win this season.
His
You
record
know,
was
you
1 win and 11 losses with the PGR, correct?
yeah,
Correct.
Correct.
And so he ended up getting like people's main argument was ended up getting higher than Ally, who what was his record versus PGR members? It was better than MVD's. Like
Yeah, it was
yeah,
definitely better. MVD had one of the worst.
and so then that brings up the question of PG bias. Now, see, my thing about this is that there's two scenarios that can happen. There could be bias, and then PG literally boosted one of their players, or there isn't any bias, and the algorithm just favored MVD. However the hell it worked, you know what I'm saying? But now, if you're an organization and you have players for the game that you're making a ranking for, people are always going to be skeptic of whether or not that are you going to show bias or favor your players and boost them when they don't deserve it. So even if you are in the right, like that question or that conversation is always going to come up no matter what. It just takes one person to disagree with where your player was placed. So I remember seeing something where people were like, "Oh, yeah," they were like, they should rebrand the PGR so it's not PG, it's something else, right? So okay, you
Mhm.
change the name of it, but if you're still the same people that are working on it, like that doesn't change,
Yeah, that
then
doesn't fix
it
anything.
doesn't fix anything. You just change the name of it. Like and then you said something to me before where you said that the people that work on the PGR aren't actually a part of PG. Like I'm not understanding, to be honest, because
Mhm.
in my opinion, like I don't feel comfortable with an organization working on the PGR that has players in the game. Like, to me, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't even have to be a PG thing. It could have been TSM working on the Smash 4 rankings, and they have players, 0 on TSM. Like, it's not a professional look in my eyes. So, can you explain to me, because I also see Suarez in the chat, and he's typing that PG and PG stats are two different things. Like, how are they different? That's what I want to know. Like, how are they different?
Because PG brought us on specifically to work on the project. It's not like the head guys of Panda Global featuring ESM and MVD making this list that you see every 6 months. It's a separate set of people almost completely separated from that aspect of the game making the list,
Yeah.
right? So at no point has there ever been a situation where we saw someone slipping. Like I know people said the same thing with MVD when not MVD ESM when he was top 20 a couple seasons back. And we're like, whoa, how did he do that? I thought he was dead. That's just what the numbers displayed. Like we didn't just pick ESM and put him 19th or whatever. Like
Yeah.
that'd be wrong. Uh, so yeah, not the same thing. It's not literally Panda Global making the PGR.
but it's like they're still connected, which is like what the like point Nakat is
Yeah.
bringing up. Because I don't know if they pay you guys or what, but at the end of the day, it's connected or they're employing you guys to do it. So it's just like I 100% believe. And I've met most of the people on the PG Stat team, and I like in terms of their integrity, I 100% believe they didn't do anything like that. But since the names are connected, people are gonna just like assume that, you know what I'm saying? Like the chance, like the fact that it could happen is the problem.
And
Yeah, you just have to trust that it won't happen.
but that's
Because
why.
Right,
even,
That's why.
even if we rebranded,
Yeah,
it's still gonna
like
be us. People still say
a
the
lot
same.
a lot of players will trust you, but that's not everybody. And like
Yeah,
a lot is not everybody. So they see PG or like PG stats and PG or like PGR or like like Panda Global and Panda Global stats. They're gonna think, oh, well, the PG players will probably get a boost automatically. Or like if there's something that looks wrong, that's the number one thing they're gonna think. They're like, oh, well, they're in the same team, so they probably help them out a little bit or something like that. Even though they don't have to, or like there's no point to. That's how people will think, and that's how people are thinking still, even now after the latest PGR. So, yeah,
Hold on,
probably like
I gotta say something real quick to point out something that Swar said. So when it comes to the PG, the global ranking, you have your PG stats, your team that are still branded by PG. But like, if we're going to talk about 2GG and Como, 2GG isn't the only person that seeds their own tournaments. 2GG has a lot of people that aren't 2GG at all that also seed their events. So it's impossible for 2GG to just like shoot up Como if they wanted to in his seeding, when in reality there's so many more opinions that aren't 2GG affiliated working on this thing. Whereas PG Stats, of course, you're saying that it's a outlier kind of like division of PG, but like at the end of the day, what people see is PG. This stats team has PG in front of their name, so off the bat it's going to be connected. It's not like it's PG and then you have like Mars, Zero, and someone else also working on the Panda Global ranking. So to be honest, I feel like you can't really use that. But that's my opinion.
I feel like you
it's still a
can though.
point that has to be pointed out.
Yeah, because like you know that 2GG people don't seed the tourney, or like some of them do or some of them don't, or like there's a team to it, but that fact isn't transparent. So I think Swar's point is, you know, legitimate. 2GG is, you know, they host events, they also have a player. Like public knowledge, I don't, unless you dig, you're not going to find out like who sees these events, which this is just transparency in general. Like I just feel like it can be applied to 2GG
I'm not even
on
trying to
surface
OD.
level.
I'm not even trying to OD. That was just the way I saw it. But yeah.
Well,
I
yeah.
get it.
But I'm just saying, like, on a surface level, someone could like conjoin the two things and be like, oh, well, I wonder if he got like Como got like a good seating for his good bracket or whatever. So it's just transparency in general, like just like stating who seeds the tournaments and all that stuff, making sure nothing's connected. But at the end of the day, it's so hard to avoid all these things. So I think Suarez' point is valid.
Sorry for cutting you off, Nairo. What were you saying?
oh no, I was saying, or like I forgot. I already forgot what I was saying.
My bad. My bad.
Hold on, I'll think about it real quick. But I mean, if anybody else has something to say,
All I gotta say is that Swar is a swell human being, and I appreciate him for even being able to, I guess, direct this entire initiative,
Yeah, he's a great
because
guy.
it's definitely an ambitious.
yeah, in the end, PGR has helped out a lot of players. Obviously, yes, that's still like even now from the beginning of the game to now, it's still like the main thing sponsors or like teams look at when deciding, and especially even now going into the next game, they're like, all right, let's see who's available that leading into the next game. It looks like they're picking up a lot of steam and shit like that. So it still helps a lot, or like a lot more than other people that aren't on the PGR or just looking to see the rankings think. You know, they're like, all right, well, it's just a number now. That's it. Whatever. Smash 4 is dead anyway. Blah blah blah. Nah, still helping a lot to this day. So people sleep.
All right, my mic should be good now. People have been talking about my mic this whole time. All right, we good. So yeah,
What was that? I can't hear you. You sound low.
yeah. Shut up.
Oh my god.
Shut up. But yeah.
You're good.
So yeah. In my opinion, I feel like going into like I don't know whatever's going on with the PGR. I guess I don't know how you guys can be more transparent but I feel like this is going to be an ongoing issue, especially with what game coming out? LOL. Ultimate, yes.
Ultimate.
Yes.
That's
Jesus.
OG. What the
Ultimate
fuck?
You were just playing it
I
yesterday.
literally just had like a brain fart. I had a brain fart. But with Ultimate coming
Brain
out,
exploded.
yeah, with Ultimate coming out, like I feel like it's going to be an even more talked about issue. So I feel like the best thing that PG can do is try to figure out a way to be as transparent as possible. But no matter what, because PG is connected to our rankings and our game and everything, it's rap. Like I feel like people are going to like really dig each time a new PGR is released, and they don't agree with where a PG player is put on it, and that will always be an ongoing issue in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like even if we like made every bit of data we ever compiled public, people would still throw bias because that's just human nature. I also want to point out that SAR also he like organized a roundtable for every portion of the PGR release this season. You can watch them on Panda Global's YouTube channel. He uploaded them all as soon as they were done. And at the end of every season, there is an FAQ, and we actually release a good bit of the data that we actually use to compile the rankings. So if there are any questions, you can always just go there. And if you still have questions, I don't know what to tell you. You just might have to read again.
Read again.
I don't like reading though. See how long this FAQ page is?
You know how much work I put in for these articles, and people just don't read them. Like I know people don't like reading.
It is 2018, man.
TLDR, fam.
Yeah, you gotta make little pictures.
Got to make pictures.
Gotta be flashy with it.
For also, we're just gonna have PGR picture books, just a picture of all the players 1 through 15.
There you go. Picture. Now you got the Smash
rankings,
community interest.
Where is this video? So I'm actually going to go ahead and play something for the stream.
I do think.
Keep talking.
I do think that they should change the name, in my opinion, just so like on a surface level, people don't just like link the two together. I feel like that is like one of the bigger problems. Like obviously, if you change the name, but people still know it's linked, I mean, you'll still have backlash. But if you change it, you'll at a very like surface level of people that don't know too much about it, you'll at least avoid backlash from that like demographic of people.
Smash 4 global ranking.
Yeah, it's like I mean, there's so many other options, but yeah, I definitely think that it shouldn't be connected to like the team Panda Global.
Yeah. So we can move on to the final topic of the podcast for today, guys. So you guys don't know about this, but when I was streaming, I was doing a little Nakat cam, you know what I'm saying, during the top 8 of the tournament, and a bit before that. And I actually had the opportunity to sit down with JC. Of course, if you guys do follow Nintendo closely, you know that he is the head guy at the Nintendo Tree House. And basically, I was talking to him about Ultimate because, I'm trying to get it how I can. I'm trying to get as much info as I can, man. But anyway, we had a very interesting talk, and he answered a lot of questions, not just from me, but from the chat itself. And so there's a lot of stuff that he said about the game where I was like, yo, can he say that? Like, you're saying this on stream. He's like, don't worry, man, I'm good. So I know people are probably going to be like, yo, are you sure you could be sharing this? Well, I mean, he already said it on stream, and it's a stream highlight, guys. If you go check out my highlights, you'll be able to see the whole VOD where he's answering a ton of questions, even about some characters like Zelda, Mario, etc.
Crystal.
You know what?
Assist trophy boys.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video real quick for you guys to hear. I believe this is talking about the demo build. I forgot who highlighted this, but just check this out, guys. Let me know what you think after. It's like mad short. It's a Twitch clip's like 42 seconds. For you guys, I don't know if you have my stream open, but hopefully you do so you can check it out. But yeah, I'm gonna play it now.
Dang, these transitions are clean.
We don't have the ability to run past our opponent. That's something that's traditionally been in all games. Is that like a core mechanic for Ultimate, or is that a glitch?
I'll say in this particular build, you cannot do it.
Okay.
Some moves, of course, you get down B through stuff or whatever. But
Yeah.
there is a reason for that. Y'all just haven't figured it out yet.
Okay.
Put it this way. You have to look more into Perfect Shield and what that does for the meta. No one has really looked into it yet. I know 3 people.
The parrying, yeah?
Yeah. New Perfect Shield.
Clap it.
So basically, what he was talking about is the new mechanic for perfect shielding, guys, where, one, perfect shielding and the fact that we can't run past people when we play, right? A lot of people thought that it was a glitch. Know what I mean? And so he literally said that he's making it sound like that's there to stay. And what do you guys think about that? So if we are stuck with the fact that we can no longer run past opponents, how do you guys think that's going to play into the meta?
All right. So I'm gonna start with what I think is the actual the unpopular opinion, and over time I've been thinking about it, and I actually quite like the change universally for characters, because it means that in the previous game the fast character in particular had a lot of advantage in terms of being able to run through, cross up people, do stuff like pivot grabs, and make challenging them out of shield a lot harder because obviously options from behind to be weaker versus in front, unless you're a character like Fox who has his up tilt which reaches across the entire screen. But
Yeah.
now that you can't run through people, you're not going to get stuff like Sonic just pivot grabbing you from across the stage. You're not going to get stuff like people being able to immediately run through you from the ground and apply that pressure. So I think not only that, but when you get advantage, when you knock your opponent down, get that hard knockdown, you can use that to push your opponent close to the ledge or push them into a more favorable position for you and maintain advantage better with this. So I think in terms of being able to open up possibilities with regards to tech chasing and maintaining advantage, I think it's actually very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my main thought.
I agree.
That was well
But like
elaborated.
for me personally, I feel like crossing up. I mean, obviously it's like super strong, and usually only like the upper echelon of the tier list can do it. Like Diddy, Sheik, like they can go into your shield, cross up back air, push you back, end up behind you. Like it's so strong, and I think it's a lot harder for newer players to kind of grasp that concept. I think Nintendo's generally going for they want to generally simplify it. Like they took out perfect pivots, but then they gave us like the better dash.
Dash
It just
dancing,
generally, it just generally seems like they want to make things a little bit more simple, but still give us like creative outlets. So the dash change was really big. We don't even have to perfect pivot anymore. Essentially, like dash is almost the same thing. You have, if you want to turn around, you have to like dash then buffer turn around, which doesn't take too long. But I like it because they're simplifying just things in general, but like they're still giving us that creative outlet, which I think is what makes Smash so cool compared to other traditional fighters. There's all the different attributes and all that. So I just feel like their goal, I don't know for sure, but it just generally seems like they're trying to simplify some of the mechanics down a little bit, but still give us a lot of options.
So something else I'd like to talk about from my conversation with JC is the fact
You actually sound low now.
I sound low again?
His mic
Yeah.
is not even near his
Yeah.
face. Look at him.
Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How's it now?
Yeah,
you're
here's
fine.
back to normal.
What's
Oh
going
my God.
on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm good. So anyway, what I like to also talk about like two more things that JC told me about this wonderful game that we're going to be playing. So fun fact for the chat, actually. All right, you posting that emote? Anyway, fun fact for the chat is that this build that we've been playing was designed in May. So apparently, what he plays, like what JC plays, what he gets on his desk is like very often he gets a new build where it's very, very different from the other one. So basically, people are, getting ahead of themselves, making tier lists for the demo that we've been playing and things of that sort. But basically, how he made it sound is that that build, it's moot, pretty much. Like, you could see something that's really broken in that build, and like, there's a chance that it doesn't exist anymore. To me, that's kind of crazy because when I talked to him about Bayonetta, right? Because he's watching Bayonetta Grands and stuff, and like he loves it, he's having fun, but he also realizes that this character is broken and it is kind of toxic. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine, guys. Jesus. Anyway, and so he basically like he didn't tell me that she got nerfed to the ground, but I could tell from his expressions that even like the Bayonetta that we see in Ultimate right now, she's going to be a lot worse when the game comes out. So
Damn.
Yeah.
Good.
It's crazy, man. He was telling me a bit about Zelda, also how Zelda's like the best that she's ever been.
That's not hard to beat.
Made her sound kind of scary, to be honest.
Dang.
But-
you gonna really give everyone false hope like that, man?
No, I'm being serious.
It's
I'm being
really
very
not
serious.
hard to beat 20 years of low tier.
Yeah, true.
20
She's the
years
best
of
she's ever
bottom
been.
five,
She's a
bro.
solid mid tier.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So you gotta take that with a grain of salt. And obviously, like JC's not a professional player, so to his standards, she might be really good, but to ours, we think she sucks. So we're just gonna have to find that out. But the fact of the matter is, like, that demo, while it's fun and we're playing it, really does not have influence on what that final product is gonna be. And I feel like people are getting really attached to the designs of the characters right now, when in reality, when this game drops, Ganon might be an entirely different product in the end. You never know. Like, I know. You know what? Be quiet, man.
Well, I don't think that's entirely true. I think what we're seeing in the demo is obviously it's definitely subject to change, and the current build that Nintendo is playing internally is very different to what we've been playing at E3, at various other conventions and events and stuff. I mean, that makes perfect sense because as somebody that also works on a platform fighter, I work on icons. We obviously have our own internal builds that players haven't played. We've got assets that are different and various other changes that are in our internal builds that aren't in current release build. So, that kind of thing makes perfect sense. But at the same time, I don't think changes are going to be so drastic that the characters that we see at the moment aren't relatively accurate representations of what they'll be
I agree with that.
come the release product of the game. Because, unless there are particular outliers or really severe bugs that they may have missed, I think a lot of what we're seeing is fairly close to what we'll get in the end product.
I think I think it's like an idea basically of what to expect.
Yeah.
Obviously, things changed, like Smash 4, the Invitational to now. Obviously, well, not now, but like the release of Smash 4 was very different. Like Fox, even like in that time, Fox was like really bad, but then when the game came out, they're like, actually, he's not bad. He's very, very good. Stuff like that. So, I just think it's an idea in terms of like the speed of the game and all that, and knockback and all. They just want people to get used to it, so when the game comes out, I mean, obviously things will change, but I think some of the core things will be there to stay.
Yo, this is gonna be OD, man. Yeah, I'm sorry. I get super excited when I think about this, man. This is gonna be OD.
I mean, we can talk about it right now, but very likely tomorrow we'll be seeing exactly what they've been playing too in terms of footage. So, we can. It'll probably be easier to like say exactly what's changed from the demo. So, well, assuming it's like 30 minutes long and shit, and like whatever new character they're gonna show, it's gonna show gameplay. If like we can kind of tell like, oh damn, you can tell like the knockback is way or like there's way more knockback or like more hit stun or something like that based on like how the characters are moving and all that. So we'll have more information on all that in like 12 hours. So
Damn, it really is 12 hours. Crazy.
It's creeping up on us. I'm not
Dang, that's hype.
If you sleep,
What the hell? I mean, if you sleep, it just goes by faster.
Nah, if you sleep, you ain't a real one, though.
I'm saying, like, I'm staying up until it's right.
Dang.
You gonna wake up and be like, yo, I'm so hyped for it. Everyone be like, it's
11
done,
p.m.
That's it.
Oh.
See, what if it backfires though? You try to stay up, and right before it happens, you fall asleep.
I'm
You
so
see
tired
the
of you
smash
guys,
ball
man.
show up on the screen, and your eyes just.
Listen, man, I had a brain fart. I forgot the name. Jeez, it happens, man. It happens. What?
That don't happen, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the
Guys,
new game's called
full
Ultimate.
name.
Tyrell. New game's called Ultimate.
So, guys, if you actually want to check out that entire VOD, JC said a lot of stuff that I know you guys are going to be interested in. Just go to the highlights of my stream and you will find it. It is a really good conversation. Like, it's really, really insightful.
He told me something about Snake.
Told me something about Snake too, ma.
Oh,
Snake getting
juicy
nuked.
snake info.
But wait, before we even, if we even discuss that, I want to say, guys, don't leave because at the end of the stream I will be doing a raffle. So don't go anywhere. But what's the last thing I wanted to talk about? I didn't really put this on the the lineup, guys, for topics. But what I do want to say is, what do y'all think we getting tomorrow, bro?
I think we're getting a direct tomorrow, bro.
All right, man. All right.
Any you with that?
All right.
Damn.
We're obviously getting. Yo, say that again, man. Look at the camera.
Uh-huh.
Yo, Dom, look at the camera, bro. Say that
I'm
again.
looking at
Say that again, bro.
bro. What? I think we are getting direct tomorrow. I can feel it in my soul.
Dang, he right though.
Alright, so to be a bit more specific on Dom's point, I think we're going to get at least one additional character that will elicit a reaction from the people watching.
Yeah, at least.
I know that's a very bold statement to make. I know it's risky. I
Dang,
know that,
crazy.
you know, I live life on the edge, man. I live life on
He
the edge.
really left his chair. Come back.
I said we getting Rick Grimes, bro. We are definitely getting. Yo, Tekken got Negan. We getting Rick Grimes. It only makes sense. But no, real rap. If we don't get, all right. So I will be really realistic right now because obviously I'm like on the Sora hype train. I really want Sora so bad. If I get Sora, I will cry on stream. I know it'll happen.
Yo,
but
put
like,
you being-
real rap, that is such a powerful character to release that I think that it wouldn't be something that we'd get tomorrow. He'd either be like future DLC or he'd be like the last character that you get. Like real rap. But people are, speculating, oh, yo, Crunchyroll retweeted, yo, we getting Goku. Like, shut up.
They've done that shit like 3 times already.
Yeah, man, like, yeah, y'all bugging, bro. Like, I
I
don't know what to say about these guys, bro. I see Goku in my Smash game, bro. I ain't gonna know how to feel, man.
Dude, Goku's hype. What the hell?
What if Goku just pops up tomorrow? What's up?
That would break the
Like,
internet, though.
we got a TV show character in Tekken. Like, I don't know what's going on
But
anymore.
like, why would they give us Goku so quick, right? Like, in my opinion, they have to try to outdo Ridley. But like, there's tiers of how hard you can outdo a character. I feel like Goku would be on that Sora level where they'd save that like as one of the last characters that they try to include in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you gotta remember that there's no new third-party character yet. Even though we got everybody, we didn't get that one dude from out of nowhere yet. Pretty much, like Ridley's crazy, but like he's still Nintendo. Like
that's
there was
true.
always a
Like,
realm
we
of
were
possibility,
theorizing
you know?
Ridley for a couple years.
Yeah, like people have just been wanting him, but like someone like Benjo or whoever the fuck Sora, that's still like that's so unlikely, but you never know. Especially after this freaking Evo Negan shit, man. I could Donnie test about it being
Lil Pig. I was like, oh, yo, when I saw Negan, dude, I was like, yo, what? Wait, we were in a room together, bro. I was confused, but I was hyped at the same time. I'm a Walking Dead fan, so it was nice to see Negan. I actually got Tekken loaded up right now for when I'm done with this stream.
Dang.
Crazy.
Bro, I'm trying to get nice.
Yeah, that is a good
I'm not
topic.
sure.
Like, do you guys feel like third-party characters would get announced later on, but still be with the main package? Do you guys think third-party characters is something that will come with DLC? Because Nintendo makes more money if they release a third-party character that generates that much hype as a DLC because they get money like per character.
Exactly. Yeah. So like that's what I'm saying. I feel like those like really heavy hitter characters have a bigger shot at being DLC than anything. Like we'll probably get one of them as like included in the game, but there's so much money to make off of DLC characters that I could see like a Sora or a Goku being something that we gotta buy. Man, I'll buy it. I don't care, man.
Ooh, yes.
Smash 4's character reveals were kind of weird because like the first third party that we saw for that was Mega Man when they actually revealed the gameplay at E3 2013.
And he was one of the first characters, right?
Yeah, it was like Villager, and then it was him, and
Yeah.
then it was Wii Fit Trainer in a random trailer, and then
Don't
the
forget-
next
don't
third
forget
party,
Pac-Man.
yeah, Pac-Man just kind of came out of nowhere as well. Like there was
Like,
a very kind of random trailer.
Yeah, I don't think we've had any characters like that where it's been like, whoa, why? Right? Because when we got Mega Man and Pac-Man, it was just like, why would you do this? Why are they in the game? But I'm hyped though.
Well, I mean, people wanted Mega Man definitely. Like that was at a doubt. I feel like people expected Pac-Man to be in the game because like you already have those icons, Mario, Sonic, Mega Man. Like why would you exclude Pac-Man? You're working with Bandai. Like we know he's coming, and we knew he was coming, so he came.
King K. Rool, baby.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
would really want K. Rool, man. Like,
Open-
They're putting
when
two
the trailer
beans in the game,
opens
y'all.
and you see a jungle, that's it. It's done. It's a done deal. You're
Hey,
I feel like-
you know what we
It's like
also
there's gonna
need?
be a jungle, right?
So-
And then Tubi's just gonna fly out of nowhere like I ain't ready.
Man, Crash.
You know what we also need is
Spyro over Crash, free.
Oh, free.
Spyro
But
over
you know
Crash.
what we also need in this game, because it's like a tradition for every Smash game. We need we need the zany retro character. Because Game & Watch was Melee, Rob was Brawl, Duck Hunt was Smash 4. Who's it gonna be in Ultimate?
Dang.
All right. Well, think of a really old video game that nobody plays. All right, y'all ready? That nigga from Pong. I got it.
You hear an assist trophy
He's
though.
about to jump from assist trophy to actual character. Charizard did it. Why can't he?
I'm done.
Charizard was never an
Bro,
assist trophy.
Pong
He was a
Paddle,
Pokeball
Pong Paddle's never
Same
gonna
thing.
be a
He was an
character,
item,
bro.
and then he became real.
You could have said Little Mac.
All right, now real rap. All right, real rap.
Oh my! I could have. Yo, I'm out.
What are the chances of 2B getting into Smash?
About 2 out of 100, nigga.
Yeah, incredible.
That's not too bad. 2 out of 100.
That's still 2%. Let's go.
Yeah,
I'll
that's pretty
take
good.
2 over 0. Like, make it a reality, please.
2B got too much booty for Smash. Yo, man, you can never get enough booty.
Yeah, they definitely
I don't
nerfed.
know, man.
They nerfed the
Bayonetta
boot.
right there. Why'd you do that?
Like, we got to think about characters not only from that are popular from here, but somewhere else, like in Japan and stuff, man.
Yeah,
we got Ridley.
Did you see that? No. Did you see that poll? There was like
I did see that.
Yeah.
The West really got a character in the game because we're dumb. We literally trolled Ridley into Smash single-handedly by ourselves.
Ain't that crazy?
Less.
Yeah, and it's Europe's fault that Bayonetta's in the game.
Look, man, don't pin the blame on us.
Thanks,
Number
Europe.
8 in Europe.
Thanks,
I didn't
Europe.
vote Bayo. That's all that matters.
Bayonetta got
I definitely think we're gonna get a Arms character, man. I really think we'll get an Arms
for sure.
character. in the
Oh
game.
yeah.
Not right now.
Man, he's on deck.
I don't think that'll happen.
No,
tomorrow.
Ribbon
Like,
So I hope not tomorrow. I really don't want to see an Arms character tomorrow. I'll be tight.
What if he just punches you through the screen? What you gonna do?
Alright, I'm be slumped. I'm be slumped, bro. Are you kidding me?
Remember when we first saw Corrin's F Smash and we all lost our minds? It's about to be that, but every move. Like,
Bro, Twin Tail got
Down
Witch
tilt,
Time
what's up?
also, bro. I don't need another one, man.
I'll tell you, I was losing my mind because I was incredibly upset at Corrin's F. You know, my boy Shulk, he was struggling in Smash 4. All he had was the range, and then I see Corrin's F Smash reach clean across the damn stage, hitting Shulk with the sweet spot, and I just felt like crying.
yeah.
Dang, no Smash Monado required, dude. Tipper.
they
Let's
really
go.
out here.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking it's gonna be a Wario character as well, because like I was just saying it earlier, where like the past like 2 weeks, Wario's been quote unquote hacking everything from Nintendo.
True. You're
I
right.
feel-
Dang.
and Ashley is a very popular character in Japan, like one of the most popular characters that isn't in the game right now as an assist trophy or anything. So I don't know. I feel like it's definitely possible, even though the Wario series isn't super popular. But I mean, there's a few series in this game that aren't super popular yet. They're still here or they have characters. So
It's popular in my heart, brother.
very popular. I mean, or possible. Regardless, as long as they look hype, I'm ready. I'm ready for it. As long as it's not Captain Toad or Bandana D.
Let me
Yo, if we get Captain Toad, bro, I'm blocking J-Ban everywhere. J-Ban wants Toad in Smash, bro.
Hold up, Captain Toad sounds
Anybody in the chat, bro.
Somebody said we
fire,
can't
bro.
get Captain Toad. 'cause he
Anybody
can't
in the
jump.
chat, bro. If you want Captain Toad in Smash, leave my chat right now, bro.
Nah,
Come
somebody
on.
not.
Think about it like this,
Please,
y'all. Think
bro.
about it. Hold on. Think about it like this. All right. So you got every character video game history, right? You got like 2B, you got Sora, you got Shrek. No, not Shrek, but you got like King K. Rool, you got Rex and all that shit. And you just sit down on your chair. You're like, man, I hope they show Toad tomorrow. What the fuck's wrong? with you?
Something is obviously wrong with you, bro.
All these crazy ass characters. You want to see Toad? Fuck out of here.
Somebody said Captain Toad can't be an ultimate because he can't jump. I lost my mind. Like,
Man, that's fine, bro. They're gonna engineer him an up B. They're gonna give him a set of specials
It's like-
to compensate
like
for not
Villager
being able
never-
to jump.
Like Villager never left the ground. Little
You
Mac
thought, yo,
never
bro, you thought
left
Little
the
Mac
ground, and they got
sucked,
wall
bro?
jump.
My man Toad actually just can't recover. He can't jump, and he not gonna have an up B.
Have you ever seen YouTube jump, my nigga? I don't think you've seen it.
Ooh, yo, he's
I mean,
right.
have you seen Zelda do anything? Like she talks and shoot arrows.
Like, what?
I've seen her struggle. Haven't seen her see.
She goes in though. She goes in.
Yeah.
Nah.
But I feel like, you know, if it was just one thing Sakurai wanted to show, he could have just showed it at Evo free. So he's definitely gonna throw some crazy shit at us.
Yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a big day, man. It's gonna be a really big day.
It's gonna be like 30 minutes of amiibos and then like 1 minute characters.
Stop playing. Don't ever say that again, yo. No, they're gonna. I feel like they'll show some more single player modes. Hopefully, we get another subspace. If we do, amazing. If we don't, I'm gonna cry. But I think
they might show that crystal me outfit.
Yo, the me outfits. That's when you know it's over for your
All right.
character.
They're
I'm putting the
they're
headset
gonna give
down.
us a fursuit. That's what you're saying. Yeah, Mo.
Yeah. Why you gotta keep doing that?
You said it, not
It's
me.
like you keep bringing up Crystal like it's funny, bro. Like
Bro, it is funny. Hello. Look
it's
at
not
your
funny,
face.
dog. Bro,
I mean,
I
it's
literally.
funny,
It's funny because when we played, I killed her. She was one of the KO. You know, the characters. you
When
can
I
kill.
first
Assist
touched
trophy.
this demo, the first assist trophy I got was Crystal, and I didn't know she was an assist trophy. I had no idea. You don't understand the emotional. Oh my god, man!
He sat there and paused the game.
I mean, if they give you a me outfit, you could just play me's.
I'm not playing a me.
Damn.
I'm not
But you
playing
know
a
how
me,
weird
bro.
you look playing a me in the crystal suit?
I'm not playing a me, bro.
That's not the one, Chief.
Oh no, baby, that is not the one,
That's
baby.
not
Yeah. But so guys, feel like we're reaching the end of the podcast. So I want to give a special thanks to Nairo for showing up. Appreciate that.
No, you're right.
Don't.
Cat.
I'm gonna need a favor. Don't post in my chat, Nairo, because I'm about to do a raffle, and if you win this, I'm gonna be very upset.
Why can't I win though? That's racist right there.
No, I got you. In order to qualify for
So before we say our
you have
goodbyes,
to post that emote.
before we
Do
say our
it.
goodbyes, I'm gonna be raffling off the Astro A10s, baby, the Astro A10s. But before I even do that, chat, I do want to say thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate that, and let me know if you guys like the podcast. Yes, this will be something that we do very often, so just know that. Just follow.
Win for me.
Oh
Win
my
for me.
God, man. Oh,
Dang, he's got the knife who's
A
behind.
Knifeu will not win this. Guarantee you that.
We gonna start playing
A
the
Knifeu will not win the headset.
Robo Mr. Krabs music.
Yeah, bro.
It's a RoboCrab.
RoboCrab for Smash? Oh,
Awesome flames.
Free.
Disgusting. Naro, link me that song.
I
About to start playing that.
I gotta find it. Hold up.
Yeah, go get
I got it.
I had that shit downloaded, fam.
Why do you have it on your computer?
Because he has problems, bro. You didn't
Anytime,
know
bro,
that?
All it takes is a double
You said
click.
you never know when the radio about to break out. Wait.
All right, ladies and
you're
gentlemen,
up to 10 hours.
I'm going to be raffling off these Astro A10s. Guys, make sure you give Astro Gaming a follow on Twitter. They
I'm not.
hooked your boy up. So someone is going to win a free pair of these bad boys. Somebody, if you post the Nakat emote, I'm not giving you the prize. I will know that you posted it. So do not post Nairo Nakat. Post
That's
the
crazy
Mr.
how I'm
Krabs.
about to post
Post the Mr. Krabs. You're good on that. Do not
Chat,
post
you know what-
Nairo
you know what he
Nakat.
means. There you go. You already know what he means. He got no proof. He got no proof of you posting it.
I got all the proof, bro. Keep playing with me, dog. I got all the proof.
It is just flying
Keep playing
across
with me,
the
bro.
screen.
Yo, where that song at, homie?
He
I
already
linked
posted
it in the.
Discord.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna DM it to me. He's a gym.
My man don't got eyes.
Dang, Nakat just wanted all these Nestmates,
Yo,
bro.
say that to me again, bro.
Bro, he just doesn't have eyes.
Say it to me again, bro.
Hey, come on, I see you in like 4 days. I'll just say it then.
Damn.
Why is this like real?
You ain't got motherfucking
Why is
eyes,
it 10
bro.
hours?
For exactly this reason.
Alright, guys. I'm raffling this bad boy off. Here we go. I don't know who's gonna win this, but it's not gonna be a Knifeu. We about to roll it, baby, right now. Milo Caster.
Let's go.
Who is that? Who is that?
Go.
Is that a Knifeu?
I don't know, man. We'll find out.
Milo Caster,
God.
are you in the chat? If you are in the chat, please
Yeah.
post.
Yo, Milo. Show the cat was really good.
And if not, we about to re-roll it.
What if that man posted Naira in a cat emo and he's actually in a knife? What do you do?
Oh, he's posting. He put,
Oh, he
oh
did,
shit.
he did.
He put, oh shit.
Yo, Milo, show him the Naira and the cat real quick.
Nah, he don't got Naira and the cat.
Oh, he don't got it?
Nope.
He don't got. All right. Yo, Milo. Show him.
Milo don't got it, stupid.
Someone give this man a sub.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Milo.
He posted the Naira rig. He posted the Naira rig. You know what that means?
Bro.
Oh my
Are you
God.
serious, dog?
Nah,
You know what? You know what
right
that
now.
means? No, he ain't post Naira the cat. You gotta.
Oh
give it to
my
him.
God,
Oh, he
dude.
just posted it.
Oh.
Alright, this shit, yo, congratulations. Let's go.
I'm tired of y'all, yo.
Nah, he's here, man. The rules state if he's here,
Man.
then that's it.
Here, he
He's
won. He didn't post the emote. You gotta
There you
get.
go.
You gotta send
Naira,
that.
you are so ugly, bro.
Here you go. Let's go. Nice
You're
release.
actually
Let's go.
so
Naira the
ugly,
cat.
dude. Holy crap.
That's crazy.
Alright, whatever. Yo, Milo, do me a favor. Hit me up on Twitter. My @'s right there. Oh, for those that keep asking why CLG is in my name, let me tell you. Because if you ask me again, I'm actually going to take a brick and chew it. I will lose my check mark on Twitter. That's the only reason. I do not want this nasty CLG in my name. Anyway, back to the match.
Nasty.
So,
Damn. Socio.
Milo, congratulations. You won the Astro A10s. You're good to go. So just hit me up on Twitter, and I'll go ahead and take your address, your full name, and get you your headset. Congratulations.
Social Security.
Congrats.
Yeah.
So, Social Security, don't do that. No Social Security. No Social Security.
Take your
Everyone has that.
How did you go? ATM card, PIN number.
You guys are so stupid.
Dang,
But
the
yes,
cat just
guys.
got bodied by the Knife of Nation, bro.
It's fine, man. You know what? You got to get it how you can sometimes, man. Don't post your Social Security. Don't listen to this fool. But I want to say, chat, did you guys enjoy the podcast? And let me know if you want more. This VOD will definitely be on my YouTube channel. Yeah, there will be more. You are not invited.
No, don't worry. You'll see what I mean. Chat, show him.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What?
Oh no, he's doing it.
Oh, nah, it's starting.
What? Oh my! What is that? Oh my God, bro!
Oh, dude, you're getting feedback, dude. Look, they want
Yeah,
more.
yeah, you go. There's the feedback.
Oh, what the fuck?
Look at this feedback, though.
If I start streaming and my stream chat ain't like
Awesome
this, I don't
podcast.
wanna-
Will definitely tune into more. Thank you so much for giving me a real answer. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
I
Thank
want
you.
that
What
kind
you
of
mean?
power.
You saying that's
Oh, my man
those are
Nairo.
answers? They answering you, fam.
My man Nairo said
That
one
emo
word, and
is
this
so
what happened to the chat.
ugly, bro.
This is actually this is the definition of power.
Oh my God. Well, guys,
He look
shut up,
beautiful as fuck.
shut up. Anyway, if you guys are interested in more podcasts, go ahead and follow the SmashCast Twitter. I'm going to be posting that in the chat while you guys
Yeah,
keep
you gotta
spamming.
spam it.
Yes, I have to spam it because they keep posting these crabs, bro. Anyway, there goes the SmashCast Twitter, guys. Be sure to go ahead and follow that. And, of course, all of our Twitter handles are here as well. Again, thank you very much, Nairo, for coming through. Greatly appreciate that. You have a good stream tonight. I hope you get absolutely destroyed on for glory.
Yo, why you bad, bro?
Cause you
Nairo,
ugly,
you gotta
bro.
practice that cloud.
You got them in here with that damn Nakat emote, man. Come on, bro.
Yo, hey, Uno, thank you for the sub, man. Hey, what you gonna do with that, yo? What oh, he's in your chat now, spamming it.
You know, he's the one that made the photo.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Uno made the photo.
There you go, man. Now you have the power on Twitter and Twitch.
Yo, man. Listen, if y'all really like the podcast, you know, some of y'all Naifus can sub to your boy right here, man. You know what I'm saying, man?
But real question though, where's your Groot at?
Right here.
Can you show your Groot? Are you sure it's there?
Yeah, look at his arm. Look what you did.
Wait, whoa! Look what I did.
Oh, my bad. Cosmos!
There you go. That's what there you go.
Asshole, look at my group, bro.
Damn, bro.
You look so
You out
sad.
here buying? Did you buy a tree trunk?
No, Milo, you're good, Milo. You're good. I see you. You're
He
good.
buy a tree truck.
My Groot! Yes, I've had my Groot the entire time. You know, I had to super glue his arm because freaking Cosmos is an idiot. Hey, Little Indian Man, thank you so much for subscribing with that tier
That's
1
not
sub.
a username.
And welcome to Nakat.
Keep on talking. I broke Naru. No, I wasn't me. Naru. No.
Cosmos said you broke my group, bro.
No.
He said you did it, bro. So you broke my group, bro.
He grabbed it from the bed and it got stuck on the bed sheets and he yanked it. That was him.
So you're saying you're saying Cosmos broke the group.
Yes, he yanked that shit.
Yo,
Not
my
broke,
boy,
he
oh,
yanked.
Mike Reeves,
right now.
my boy, that Groot is dope. 20 months strong. My guy asked Cosmos about that 49 straight doc wins earlier. He went upstairs. But thank you, my man, for resubbing to Nakonda, baby. Greatly appreciate that. All right, man. Thank you, man. Dag. It's always nice to see subs. I like getting subs, man. Yo, it warms my heart. I might cry, actually, for the podcast.
He might
No, you're not.
You also might remember the name of the game that you're hyped for too. But anyway,
Shut up, dude. I had a brain fart, bro. I literally had a brain fart. Yo, Ghost Reverie 85, thank you so much for the sub with Twitch Prime. Greatly appreciate it. And welcome to Nakonda, my brother. Damn, man.
I must say, this has been quite an interesting conclusion to this.
Oh, definitely. But no, not in reality, this podcast was hype. Like, this is a very good opening episode. And I feel like, especially with Ultimate coming up, there's going to be a lot more topics to talk about. And I picked a really good cast, man. You guys are the best. You got a good SmashCast, man. Hey, Nakat, let's partner up for the next giveaway. Just hit my DMs on Twitter, brother. Thank you, man. Of course, for those that newly subscribe to the channel, hit !Discord to get into the Discord. Thank you. It's time for the Naifus to come home. You're streaming still, right, Nairo?
yeah, I'm gonna be playing.
All right, cool. So,
Actually, my boy, I gotta correct you on something real quick. You
What's
didn't
up?
get a good cast. You got a great cast, fam. I mean, look at Dom's
Excellent
picture.
cast.
He is
Look at
fucking ready.
yo, Dom
Look
looks
at
mad
Korean.
serious,
He's
bro.
This is the
Korean
best
got the
picture
cup
we ever
noodle,
taken.
bro.
Alright, so real shit. So real shit. Why you get that photo? There's like a million photos of me out there. and
Dom,
you-
Dom,
Look at
Dom,
This is the best one.
Dom.
What's up?
Yeah, you actually can't come at me for this. This was Dom. He picked photos, and I just picked out of those.
That's over.
I wanted the graduation photo.
Yo, chat. He wants a graduation photo. You
I
want
would
that?
have used that.
Why? Why do you? Oh my god!
He has an emote for everything. He has an emote for every situation.
This is one of the most
That's
powerful
what
emotes on
you
Twitch.
need, man. Just-
I would have used that one. I would have used that one. Free.
It has excess
Can y'all
space.
stop? Don't put my emote next to that emote, bro. Do not put my face next to that one, man. Stop
Oh,
playing
they're
with me,
just
bro.
now that you said that they're gonna do it. Why'd you say that?
Yeah, why'd you say it, man? Everyone's just
Yeah, you're
Hey,
silly.
that's it.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
That's disgusting,
Yo,
dude.
the checker format though. That's
Yo,
not-
when are you getting rid of that emote? When are you getting rid of that emote?
Never.
I don't know what red is, man. But anyway,
Incredible.
thank you for having me on, man.
I'm about to charge you. I'm about to
Is
charge
that
you
a
taxes,
Smash
bro.
character? Like, what's up?
Yo,
Crazy,
Twitch.
man.
Oh, you know what, man? I'm done with this.
Twitch. I got the approval from D1, man.
You got that
lawyer,
approval?
lawyer. Right now.
Oh, you sure? You sure? Oh yeah, lawyer. Hold up, man. Let me get your lawyer real quick. Oh damn! Look at that transition, smooth. The terms and agreements. The terms of service.
In terms of sir.
I'm just doing my research, because I feel like I'm getting termination. Let's see this.
Terminated. That's cool.
Oh,
I'm about to
what?
get you. I'm about to get your whole stream about to get terminated, boy.
That's crazy, man.
It really be like that, huh?
You're fucking with Schwick.
you know, Fats got a Schwick emote.
That sounds
Of
like
course he would.
that sounds like
he would.
that, yo. Oh my god.
Anytime he comes to my stream, he posts that shit. It's him coming out like the side of a New York building.
I'm done, man. All right, fellas. I'm gonna leave the call and head out now. I'm gonna go ahead and raid you. So,
right.
thank you, man. Appreciate this, guys, and
course.
I'll catch you. Of course, guys. Again, follow the SmashCast Twitter, and of course, follow us on our own Twitters.
Real quick, if all of y'all are probably gonna be around during the direct and shit. After the direct, if y'all trying to talk about it, let me know. I'll be around for a bit after.
I might do an impromptu cast.
All right.
All right.
I'll be around. So.
So I'm gonna leave the call. You guys have a good night. Stay blessed. Eat chicken. Deuces. All right, guys, and that's gonna be the end of SmashCast episode 1 Lifespan. You guys all have a blessed night. Thank you so much for watching. Take it easy. Deuces, and of course, you guys eat chicken too, man. Bye.